Fellas, sometimes a girl don't even be a girl. It's just gender bent Tom Holland. Today, we're going to be tier listing I need to record my screen. I'm not sharing my screen at all. Alright, I'm going to give you guys 1 second to look at the top of my browser and guess what's going on. I think I'm wearing the wrong shirt for this video, but let's just go with it. So starting off with the original, you and me, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, you looked at my boy wife. I know you did. Yeah, so I think we should put this one in S tier. It basically redefined the whole superhero movie genre, defined like a lot of the media that came out after it, sort of how like Tim Burton's Batman had a huge effect on how Batman was perceived. The first Spider-Man movie definitely had a massive effect on how Spider-Man was perceived and had a lot of the stories written afterwards. Racism, Spider-Man, they're just statistics. All right, next we have Spider-Man 2. For a while, Spider-Man 2 is my favorite Spider-Man movie. Last year, I went back and rewatched a few of them, and I actually think that I think I like the first Spider-Man more than 2 now. 2 is really good though. I believe it's the only movie on this list to win an Oscar. I'm not lying about that. Yeah, I kind of want to put it in S tier still. It's pretty good. Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3 gets a lot of hate, but can I just say that comparing it to all of the bad superhero movies that came out between then and now, it's all right. Like it's not as bad as some of the other slop that's been thrown out. I would watch this over like half the MCU movies. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an appointment on the Discord. Plus, it made some funny memes. I'm hot take. I'm putting in. I might move it down later. A lot of people say the problem with it was too many villains. That's quitter mentality. Next, we have Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. I really want to like this movie. You know, Andrew Garfield, I stand up and I stand by you. I'm gonna have to give, I'll give it a B tier. I don't particularly like want to rewatch it, but if it came on TV, for those of you who don't know your television, if you hit the input button and switch off of like, you know, Roku City, there'll be like these channels that randomly play television. Yeah, it's weird. I can't believe people did that shit for like 50 years. But yeah, if I was doing that and it came on, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I've actually kind of wanted to rewatch it recently. Plus the lizard was pretty cool. We got some lizard representation because Mark Zuckerberg isn't enough. As for the second one, Spider-Man 2. This one got a lot of hate. I liked it solely because of that ending song with Kendrick Lamar and Alicia Keys. It really sold the inspirational ending. But yeah, it's not good. I tried to rewatch it a few years ago, and even like college me who had super low standards for stuff, I couldn't handle it. It was pretty bad. It's probably the one Spider-Man movie I just cannot rewatch at all. Next we have Spider-Man Homecoming.
Little white men from England scurry to me like rats.
I hated this movie. It was not good. Alright, for some context, if you were around, like if you know, maybe you're too young to remember this movie, or maybe like you just weren't tuned into the superhero movie scene when it came out, the trailer for this movie is the movie. Like I remember seeing the trailer and being like, so that's it? Because there's this weird trend around 2016 to 2019 where movies would just show the whole fucking movie in the trailer unapologetically. It ruined this movie for me a lot. I think I'm gonna have to put it in Disney tier. And Tom Holland was just so unlikable. The Donald Glover cameo was good. Ned was good. He was funny. I ended up not minding Zendaya as Mary Jane like I thought I would. Next we have well, let's take a little detour real quick. Let's do Into the Spider-Verse. Let's do Into the Spider-Verse. A great movie. Pushed the boundaries of what an animated movie could do in America, and really just was a fun story. I think my only problem with it was it just wasn't perfect. There was something about it. I think it was too goofy. Like it just refused to take itself that seriously, and that in a way kind of took away from it for me a little bit. It belongs in S. Like I know it belongs in S, but I kind of want to put it in A. We'll put it in I mean, it was pretty revolutionary. We'll put it in an S. Next we have Venom, one of the highest grossing movies of all time or something. Yeah, it's the highest grossing superhero origin movie of all time. I'm having trouble typing because you guys are blocking my view. If you want to see how I have my camera set up, here you go. Yeah, I don't have the particular urge to rewatch it again, but I enjoyed it for the most part. I'd put it in C tier. Then we have Far From Home. I liked Far From Home slightly better than I did Homecoming. Like, it was, I think my main problem, again, Tom Holland's Spider-Man is a little annoying to me. The story was just the most middle class bullshit ever. Like, this, I'm having trouble hooking up with my girlfriend in this trip to Europe or something. I don't know. It was just kind of odd. And then Jake Gyllenhaal, I thought he did a good job, but Mysterio was just written to be such an ass and unlikable. I liked it slightly more than I did Homecoming, so I'll put it in C. Venom 2 is pretty bad. I thought it could have been good. They introduced this whole weird hot topic couple dynamic that didn't really work out well, and I think that definitely took away from the movie. If it was just Woody Allen going on a rampage for shits and giggles, I think the movie would have been pretty good, actually. So I'll put it in D tier. Actually, I think I would rewatch Homecoming over it, so I'll probably put it in F tier. Morbius. So I watched Morbius twice. Fun fact. The first time I watched it, I was playing Skyrim for the first time, and I kind of just, because someone had posted the entire movie in my Discord while it was still out, so I just kind of like watched it in my Discord while I was playing a game. And then the next week, my friend said, hey, we're going to watch Ava for the first time. And I was like, bitchin'. And then I got in the Discord and they're like, oh, psych, we're going to watch Morbius. So I was very let down and very disappointed. I had to watch it twice. The first time I didn't mind it. I was like, this movie isn't that bad, but I was also playing Skyrim while also watching it at the same time. So yeah, I mean, it's awful. The second time I watched it, I really got a nose in the dog shit that is Morbius. Just shoved my face in there and I got a good whiff. I'm gonna have to put it in F tier. It's not great. Now we get to these last two heavy hitters. I also liked, sorry, just to mention, this tier list I found, I liked how they didn't have the F tier, implying that there isn't an F tier Spider-Man movie. I thought that was a pretty bold statement. These two movies are like my two favorite Spider-Man movies now, which is very odd because they're both new. I really liked Far From Home. It was just a massive love letter to the fans. It was definitely playing into nostalgia, and it worked. It worked. I will not lie. The nostalgia worked. I just kind of wish they did, like, because they had a chance to do sort of like this whole Sinister Six thing, but then for some reason there was only 5 of them, unless I'm misremembering. Like, I don't know why they couldn't have busted Vulture out of prison or something like that. We'll do S tier. Across the Spider-Verse is one of the rare instances where you have a setup movie that is incredible. I mean, I don't know. It's just so odd to see a movie take its time and flesh out every detail and just make something so incredible, so inspirational, and really empowering to young men in a healthy way, in a healthy manner. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think it's one of the best Spider-Man movies, and much like the first one, it definitely was like, yes, America, Western audiences, you should take animation seriously. So I think it belongs in S tier. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I have a few videos planned. Spider-Man, what do you care about her age? She's just a cartoon. Hey, if you guys want to see more of me, check out my TikTok. I definitely post a lot more on there and a lot more personal stuff. That doesn't really make it to my shorts. I'm a lot more picky about what I put on YouTube Shorts. And also follow my other socials if you want. I'm about to have a new Instagram to post reels on. So wait, before you leave, turn your ass around. You think you can come here looking that fucking cute and leave without a little smutch? Huh? Nah, show me your fucking cheek. We're gonna give you the best little smudge of your fucking life. Get over here. Why don't you ever fucking visit, huh? I send you off to fucking college and this is how you repay me?